to Valentine TV. Just coming off of 12 hours. Excuse me, y'all. I forgot to turn down my stuff. Jeez. Sorry about that, okay? I'm turning it down right now. Okay. Lord. Anyway, just coming off 12-hour shift, so that's why my eyes and I look, you know how you look when you hit them 12 hours. But listen, we're gonna get in. Okay, the reaction today is coming from the sauce. I love watching the sauce. Yeah, cause she gets straight into it and explains it to the T. But she's gonna be talking about Wack 100, and y'all know Wack is y'all know. In my opinion, Wack. Okay, everything's alleged, talking out my head, stuff I done seen on the internet, read and stuff. It's just my imagination. Do your own research, okay? As you come in, please hit that subscribe button, y'all. I truly need you. But anyway, we're gonna talk about uh Whack 100. Do y'all think he's a snitch? Put it in the comments, okay? I think he's a snitch. I honestly think he is the Fed. Him, Adam 22, of course Vlad. Vlad. And but the thing is, why do people keep talking to them people? I don't understand it. I can't understand why. So if y'all know why, please put them in the comments. Please let me know. Because they are feds all day long, 24/7, 365. And that's my opinion. That is my opinion. Okay? They are feds, y'all. And then another thing, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with all our melanated rappers. They just getting deleted, sacrificed, whatever you want to call it. I mean, just back to back, man. Dang. Every day. Rest in peace to young Scooter. Rest in peace to RIP to young Scooter, you know? Man. Let's see what the sauce has to say, okay? And y'all, please hit the subscribe button and like button if you like just a little bit of the content. Okay, and I appreciate it and thank you for coming to Valentine TV. All right, let's get it going, okay?
The snitch. So I decided to look into it. And after doing some research, I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not Bricc Baby is the snitch. But what I will say is this. If I was a rapper or somebody in the entertainment business, I would not be having any confidential conversations with Bricc Baby. Because, for some odd reason, this dude right here just so happens to be connected to, suing, beefing with, or been in the studio making music with almost every single major rap.
Wait a minute. All right. Look. Wack 100 exposes Bricc Baby. And look at all the rappers. Look at everybody. You see them? It's crazy. Look at that. Look. All of them connected to Wack 100. Okay? Man, look. I just wanted to pause it so y'all can see. And it all goes back to this one. Okay? Even though I think if people are doing stuff wrong, yes, I think they should be. But I just don't like people pretending to be your freaking friend all these years to just to get you. But if they doing stuff wrong, yeah, they will be got soon, okay? But it's just a trip. Let me let the sauce continue.
by and producer on the East Coast and West Coast who was recently caught a RICO charge, including Big U, Loose Cannon, Little Durk, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Pee Wee Longway, Sue Surf, Young Thug, Fetty Wap, and Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
Something's wrong here. Yeah, give away. Give away. Charles, thank you very much. Give away.
All right, so I'm getting ready to connect these dots for you like we're playing a game of Connect 4.
Oh, what's up? What we doing?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
The Bricc Baby Big U connection. Okay, so here's the deal. Bricc Baby was raised in LA, and he's always claimed to be a Crip. And we all know that Big U is one of the unofficial self-proclaimed leaders of the Rolling 60s. Now, after Big U, Loose Cannon, and Bricc Baby got hit with the RICO the other day, Wack 100 alleged that Bricc Baby put an OG Crip named 600 onto the fact that the feds were coming for Big U 6 months before the feds actually issued a warrant for Big U's arrest, Loose Cannon's arrest, and 15 other co-conspirators, including himself. Wack believed...
Hey, look who you talking to. I forgot about that one. Fluffy Demics, academics, okay? Allegedly. I forgot about that one too, y'all. They need to stop talking to them.
That Bricc Baby snitched on Big U in order to walk away scot-free after getting hemmed up a while back for weapons possession. In order to support his theory, Wack pointed out the fact that after getting caught with an AK, Bricc Baby never had to go to court for the charge, and the state dropped the charges for no apparent reason.
You also tell 600 they gonna pick up Big U. He got a RICO coming. And he got going on direct with himself. Right? Right. August comes, they pick up Big U. We wondering how you know this. Now you saying when they came in June, the real warrant was for your cell phone. While they were searching for your cell phone, they discovered the K. Okay, great. So here it go. It's been 16 months since June 2023. You ain't been to court. Why?
Man, listen to this, blood.
Yo, did y'all... Why is Wack trying to get the heat off of him? He don't want anybody to know that he is the Fed, but he is the Fed, in my opinion. And also, I did not know that today was young Scooter's birthday. All right, Case 2, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. But anyway, y'all, I don't know. I mean, look, today was young Scooter's birthday. He got killed on his birthday. Y'all think that was a sacrifice or what? Thank you. That's my son in the comments, y'all. Hey, Case, I love you, boy. Yeah, that's my youngest son in the comments. But anyway, y'all, see, Case, you made me lose my train of thought. But anyway, y'all, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. If you like a little bit of the content, hit the like button. I'm just coming off 12 hours. That's why my eyes looking this way. Anyway, Wack 100 is the Feds. Y'all know he is, along with Fluffy Demics and Adam 22, and y'all know Vlad. And that's all in my opinion, and everything's alleged, okay? Alright, do your own research. Let's see what else that hey, let's see what you throwing me off my game, Case. Let's see what else going on with the sauce. Okay. Wait, okay.
This nigga gotta be the fucking police. Listen what he say.
Oh, yeah, I caught a case on campus at like 17. I just turned 18, matter of fact. And I got caught with like 35 pounds of weed.
What?
Yeah, in the mail, girl told on me. I ain't gonna...
Then who'd you tell on, niggas? You back out here.
Doctor, for real, yeah.
You got caught with 35 pounds of weed, somebody told on you. Then how the fuck did you get out?
So I got questions, Bricc.
Yeah.
All right. On the video, you caught about 4 straight Class A felonies in Georgia, back to back to back to back, in the span of 2 years.
Yeah.
And you never went to prison. What the f happened?
I had a great attorney. I went to trial. How you say that shit disappeared when I went to trial on the case?
Our shit got dismissed at trial.
Listen, I had a paralegal go through your... This is why the video took so
We
long.
could call Daniel Kane.
Huh?
I said I could call my lawyer. I could call Daniel Kane. You should be able to go.
Research any type. I've never had an interrogation. The only one I had an interrogation on was probably when I was 17.
What I'm saying, the paralegal, there was no further information about your cases. Which in Georgia, everything's out there. You can find anything about it. It's not like LA where they see everything. So
I could get whatever from my lawyers or whatever. I gotta go get.
Now I know a whole lot of people out there are like, yo, Wack 100's bugging out, because if Bricc Baby was the actual snitch, then why in the world would the feds pick up Bricc Baby too?
Okay, y'all know I have to stop it every now and then. I just can't. It's called stealing content, okay? But anyway, y'all, y'all can see, he talking about he was only interrogated, he was 17 years old and all that stuff, and y'all know what's up. Y'all better stop. I advise y'all to stop going on these freaking shows telling y'all's business. Because especially, man, just stop. I named all of them. I named every one of them. I've been watching them. Okay? Y'all stop telling your business to these people. The young rapper that got murked today, yeah, on his birthday, y'all. It's all in the 20s and the 30s. I wonder if somebody's sacrificing them. What's going on? To up their game, so they can up themselves in the music industry, y'all. Here we go. Let's just keep it moving.
Well, here's the thing. After the feds went and rounded up everybody associated with the Big U RICO and arrested him, they later disclosed that Bricc Baby's charges are going to be separated out. So, he's the only one out of the 19 people that they picked up that's going to be charged separately. Also, check out this YouTuber's theory as to why Bricc Baby might have been picked up by the feds, even if he's the snitch.
Bricc Baby was obviously locked up on this indictment, but let me tell you a little story. There was an indictment called Operation Valley Star. And when that indictment happened, several people from Merced, Fresno, Los Baños, Tulare County, the whole Central Valley were locked up. A lot of norteños soldados, guys that were actually involved in regiments and so on and so forth, right? All these guys have been locked up, and so I can speak on this now. There were guys that were locked up that were actually already cooperating with law enforcement, and the reason law enforcement locked them up was one of two things. Either they were going to double back and get them anyways, or they made it look good. These guys were already informants, but they said, we're going to go ahead and lock you up just so that way your comrades, your people, your camaradas, your homies don't think that you're the one that's telling. But lo and behold, we know what time it is, right? And of course, they got a slap on the wrist, disappeared
Good
somewhere,
night.
and no one ever talked
Good
about
night,
it.
Case.
Only
Love
those that
you.
got locked up that seen the indictments and were like, damn.
Another thing that doesn't look really good for Bricc Baby is the fact that one of his closest homeboys when he was growing up was Eric Holder, the dude who murked Nipsey Hussle. As a matter of fact, when speaking about Eric, Bricc Baby said that Eric Holder saved his life.
I got the first time in my tailbone that came through my bladder. We had crashed, and the people that hopped out the car kept on. He prevented them from taking my life, so I'm forever indebted.
The Bricc Baby Dirk connection. Many people believe that Dirk paid Bricc Baby $1 million to unalive Quando Rondo, but he accidentally unalived Quando Rondo's boy Little Pub instead. And after everything went down, people believe that he snitched on Dirk and told the feds that Dirk put a bag on Quando Rondo's head. Now, why do people believe that he's the snitch? Because Bricc Baby actually jumped online and bragged about snitching.
Let me play something for y'all real quick. I'm gonna just play it and then y'all could,
Y'all know I have to stop it every now and then because I just have to. Okay, and y'all, whatever you think about this, please put it in the comments. I will read them all. I will answer any questions. Just tell me why people keep talking to Wack now. Why do they keep talking to him? You know they the feds. Everybody is saying they the feds. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't understand it.
Figure it out from there, you feel me? Because,
I want to know. I snitched on Dirk because inside the hotel. Listen, bro. I'm plugging them in. Talk about Dirk. Talk about something. I want to know. I snitched on Dirk because inside the hotel. Listen, bro.
Hold on. Hey, you know what's crazy? Bricc making it easy for y'all. He already done figured out that we figured him out. See, he thought he was going to be able to go in there, roll over, you know what I'm saying,
get them to forget about that chopper case. We all know the feds ain't letting you go. You got raided by the feds, bro. You either tell them something to help them out, or you got to go. They covered their tracks, crossed their T's and dotted their I's before they even came and got the warrant to come get you. And they found a chopper. That's extra on you. For whatever reason, they even came to your house. So, I was telling you, all right, which everybody already knew, you know, there's no way out of that. You feel what I'm saying? So now he's just admitting it. You know what I'm saying? So, another one of Big U's minions is a rap, bro.
In the last couple of years, the biggest mystery in LA is the murder of Quando Rondo's best friend, Lil Pop. So people automatically assume that Quando Rondo and his best friend getting hit up was a hit called by Lil Durk. Lil Durk wasn't in LA at the time of Lil Pop's death. So the fan theory is Lil.
Listen, I'm not saying Lil Durk did anything. I'm not. I'm just saying they're going off of because the tickets were bought with his credit card. Everything was bought with in his name. Everything was in his name that the people used to get to where they had to go to do what they had to do, allegedly. All alleged. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're going by. Everything was in his name. Okay? Alright, let's keep it moving.
Lil Durk solicited the help of a reputable LA gang member, Bricc Baby, to take out Lil Pop and Quando Rondo. Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Bricc Baby, who can be seen here, photograph of Lil Durk in LA a month before Lil Pop's murder. Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Bricc Baby $100 for the hit.
Hey, copper ass Flacco, cuz. Who made your punk ass post a motherfucking video of me, nigga, do current content of me and Quando Rondo, nigga. I'm the dead homies with all the shit that I got going on right now. All this shit that you see they going through, cuz nigga supposed to be my partner running content on some shit. Try to put a nigga in the middle, like, come on, gang, like, nigga.
From all accounts, Quando and the Savannah 60s never wanted beef with Vaughn and really never wanted this to happen at all. And despite the fact that all Lil Tim did was defend his friend, Lil Durk still wants get back for Vaughn. Well, given that Durk lives in Atlanta and Quando and his boys are only a few hours away, you'd think that he'd send a hit to Savannah. But because Quando and his boys would have home field advantage, and it's the South where everyone's packing heat, it's not necessarily an easy hit. But instead, Durk waits patiently for them to go to a particular city, a city where he knows he can get them gone. This, of course, would be the city of Los Angeles, which for 3 reasons would be the perfect place for him to do it. If Quando and his boys are in LA, they have no home field advantage. In fact, they probably don't know where they are at any time. And secondly, they won't be strapped, because the laws of California make it pretty much impossible to do so. And the third reason? None other than Bricc Baby. Not only can he give you Quando's exact location, but he can also supply you with what you need.
And everybody trying to say that you dropped the low on Pop and Quando to Durk. That's what they were saying on the academic stream. People were alluding that you had dropped.
That ain't tell it. That ain't tell it. That ain't tell it. That ain't tell it. That ain't tell it.
Oh yeah, Sloth of Vaughn.
Yeah, I heard him say on Fluffy-demic screen on during academics, y'all.
All right. Yeah. They say you can't say that no more. Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like
They say you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh.
Nah, because Lil Bob.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on it. Like, no more slide from mine.
The Bricc Baby, Big U, Killer Mike, Jay-Z, P. Diddy connection. Listen, I find it very hard to believe that the feds really hemmed up Bricc Baby in connection with Big U's RICO when Bricc Baby is the CFO of the Crips Collective started by Tia Hollis that's currently suing Big U, who was hit with the RICO, P. Diddy, who was hit with the RICO, Jay-Z, who they tried to hit with the RICO, and Killer Mike, who they cuffed up at the Grammys. So, here's what happened. In 2018, a woman named Tia Hollis trademarked the names Crips and Bloods, and she also created Crips LLC and Bloods LLC. So, when Killer Mike had his reality TV show, he had a whole bunch of Crips and Bloods on there, and he had them do a competition in which he asked them to create a product. And he was like, listen, once you create the product, we're going to take that product that you made all the way from your concept all the way to the store shelves. And if you remember, the Crips ended up winning the competition, and they created a product called Cripa-Cola Soda. Source, can you please remind everybody about Cripa-Cola?
Yeah, Knicks, y'all already know. In my town, ATL. Where we at right now? The world of Coke. Atlanta's known for Coca-Cola. So right now, we got another player in town, all blue, Cripa-Cola. Hey, y'all thought blue was Pepsi? It's Cripa-Cola.
Wow, dang, Cripa-Cola. Cripa-Cola. Yeah, I've never heard of it in my life. Well. If you've heard of it or had it, put it in the comments. I want to see. I want to see if it's real. Cripa-Cola. Okay.
Cola. Man, big thanks to Killer Mike, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, red versus blue, who you got? I'm rolling with the blue. Got my Crip Cola right here.
Oh my God.
Appreciate it. Getting this to it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out, but he still ended up getting one, you know, so appreciate that. So, Crip Cola.
You want to drink it now?
I can't.
Why?
I'm on mint. I'm on mint, so I can't drink it. So, Easter morning.
Now, after Killer Mike actually did put that product on the shelves, Tia Hollis contacted him and she was like, listen, I own the names Crips and Bloods, so you can't use it. You cannot market or sell anything called Cripicola. So, what did Killer Mike do? He contacted Big U, and allegedly, Big U was like, that yachts don't run anything over here. You can use the name Cripicola, but for a percentage. Now, after Killer Mike got the green light from Big U to go ahead and make the Cripicola, Big Mike contacted Jay-Z and P. Diddy, and he asked them to come in on the company because Killer Mike, Jay-Z, and Diddy all thought that Cripicola was getting ready to be the next big thing. Alright, so once Tia Hollis realized that Killer Mike had gone over her head and contacted Big U, what did she do? She went down to her lawyer and she filed a $50 million trademark infringement lawsuit against Killer Mike, Big U, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and anyone affiliated with the Cripicola.
Yeah, well, right now, we're in litigation. We have a $50 million lawsuit against Killer Mike, Big U, and a couple of Killer Mike's managers, and also Exotic Pop for trademark infringement for the use of the Crip brand without permission. Killer Mike is in Atlanta. I don't really know of his music or anything like that. I just knew slightly of his activism, and I spoke with him a couple times in the past, and then learned of him using the brand. He wanted to he took it to a major network and claimed it to be his brand, that he was the owner of it, and he wasn't. And I spoke to him on the phone early on when I learned of the situation with the network, and I spoke and I said, hey, actually he knows my oldest son's father. They all had Bad Boy connection together with his manager. His manager did a lot of things with Bad Boy as well. And so I spoke to him on the phone and I said, hey, I see what you're doing with the, I get it, but if you'd like to pursue anything on a serious note with our culture, then you would have to sit down at a round table with a collective of people. I said, this isn't something that you go to Big U or, you want to go see Mr. XYZ about it. You would have to get with us if you planned on doing anything further with it.
Yeah, she was like, shoot, I didn't trademark that, it's mine. So, and also I wanted to tell y'all that, okay, as far as Nipsey Russell, cause everybody love Nip. Listen, Big U knew that Nipsey was gonna be murked 30 minutes prior because he thought it was done, right? In my opinion, everything's alleged. Do your own research, okay? But anyway, okay, somebody was on there talking on this what I'm watching, and said that he told him that oh, did you know that Nipsey had been murked? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, son. Nipsey Hussle. I'm sorry. I'm a little sleepy. But anyway, so okay, so the guy, when he told the guy, he was like, he didn't believe it. It was like a shock, 'cause everybody loved Nipsey Hussle. And so he called Nipsey, and Nipsey answered the darn phone. He answered the phone, but the dude didn't even tell him that the other guy, Big U, had just said, right? Didn't even say nothing. Okay, 30 minutes later, it happened for real. So people are trying to figure out, how did Big U know 30 minutes before it happened? Okay? And if y'all know that, put it in the comments, because it's on here. It's on. I just forgot where I saw it at, but it's on something like Adam 22 or Vlad, or it's on something like that. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna end it here because y'all have to go to the sauce to get the rest of the whatever she wants to say about the, the Crips, the Bloods, the Sodas, the Merkings, all that stuff. Just go to the Saw. She's on YouTube. She is very credible. I love her. She is straight up, and she don't sugarcoat, and she knows the law. Okay. And this is Valentine TV. I will talk to y'all later. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like any of the content. I will talk to you later. Good night, Case Tube. And I will talk to you real soon. All right. Thank you for liking. Thank y'all for liking. I see them. I see them. Thank y'all. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody. Bye.